Do you know what it's like to walk by faith and not by sight? Do you know what it's like to give up everything to follow Christ? Why am I being punished for every time I express myself? I lost a friend for giving my opinions just when I thought I needed her. God gave insight, it was just a want. I wanted her to be there. I had to move from my job, had no car, had no money. God was going on blindsided by everything that's happened to me. Now got people saying that I'm acting funny. You never saw my pains I was going through. From your heart landed in my arms. My sweet love, as it tore through the midnight, this left me blind. God, you made things so clear to me. If I abide in your word, you will supply all my needs. If a lesson to be learned, now I'm reading your word daily. Day and night I'm praying, I worry about car and money. My job is to show love to all men. About 2 months ago I thought I was going to break down, but the devil meant for evil, God has turned it all around. And just a few weeks ago when me and my friend had choice of words, even though we ain't friends no more, I would never turn my back on her. That's God's love. No, I know I had attitude problem. I had frustrations to where I snapped at people. Even my mom, my dad, my sister, all. And I went to the beach about a couple months ago. And before I went, things started happening. My car got repossessed. I had to move from my job. My money was starting to run short. And so as I'm at the beach, me and my friend got into it. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, like she's not really understanding or knowing what's going on inside of me. And you know, we were sitting in the car and I was crying. She probably didn't know I was crying, but I was. And you know, I didn't know what to expect next. I didn't know what was going to happen next. I didn't. And, you know, I had all this frustration inside. I had all this anger inside. I had just, my attitude had changed with the things that were happening to me within that period of time. And I was just crying and I'm thinking to myself, you know, like I know that God is calling me into the church to do what he has purposed me to do. And I felt like in myself I wasn't ready. Like all of this stuff was happening and I wasn't ready to be in that position to where I had to give myself to God fully. And that's to stop doing the things that I was doing, stop the things that's of the world, and to serve him and to show love unto the people. But how can I do that when all these things was happening to me? When I was having that anger and that bitterness and that frustration in my heart and on my shoulders, there was weight and stress. You know, what am I going to do? You know, not having a car, not having a job, and just the household and where my family stay at, like we're struggling. And you know, just recently, even, you know, arguing again, well, me and my friend separated to where we're not friends no more. And, you know, all this stuff is happening. And, you know, like at that time, I'm thinking, you know, I know that I'm going to have to give myself up to God so he can use me in the way that he want to use me. I know it's like that he tore me down to rock bottom to be able to lift me up and to give me greater things that he wants to give me. And that's love, happiness, joy, peace, with long suffering, you know. And we have to get prepared for what's to come. Like, there is a greater blessing that is to come, and we have to get prepared for it. And things will happen to get you prepared for that. You know, you're going to have to separate yourself from people. You're going to have to separate yourself from things in order for God to work in you and to do the things that he wants to do in you, so that he may be glorified in the end. You know, it hurts my heart to lose friends from arguments or because of stupid things. It hurts my heart. Yes, it does. But at the end of the day, I still have peace within myself because I still pray for her, you know, that she continues to do good, and that, you know, that she don't have the stress upon her shoulders in her life, that even though we ain't even friends anymore, like, that she's okay, and that God will continue to watch over her and protect her and keep her, you know. And that's with everybody. Like, I have no hate in my heart. I don't hate anybody. And I just know that everything that has happened had to happen in order for God to use me, and in order for him to work in me. And that's within myself, like, to get rid of the anger, to get rid of the frustration, to get rid of the hate, to get rid of the bitterness, and to work on my attitude, to work on my patience again. You know, we have to get ready. We have to get prepared. There's a lot of things going on in this world that should be catching our eye of, you know, the end of the time is coming. You know, all of the chaos and destruction and, you know, everything, just, and the stuff that's happening in Ferguson, and just a lot of stuff that's going on that should, and even the Iraq, you know, Christians being killed because they're Christians. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of stuff that's going on, and I want to be right with God. I want to be who he wants me to be, that his will be fulfilled in me. You know, things might happen to where it did happen. Things did happen to where, you know, I was mad, and I didn't know what else to expect. I didn't know what else to do, and I had to go to him. I had to cry unto him. I had to ask him for help. Ask him to help me with these things. And he is helping me. You know, even though things ain't like they was, even though things has changed, it's changed for the better. And I do hope that one day me and my friend can be friends again in a better way. But right now it is what it is, and I leave it as that. And I just continue to thank God and continue to do what it is that he has me to do. And just continue to show love and continue to get in his word and just live life. You know, ain't nothing wrong with living life. Ain't nothing. We are fleshly people. We are in this world. We don't have to be of the world, but we are in it. And we can live our lives. But I want to live as God wants me to live and do as God wants me to do. And I guess that's my testimony, as you can say. But yeah, one love.